What is going on, guys? Chase the Sig Boy here, and we're back with another commentary drama vent video. Now, unlike other commentary vent videos, this one is, of course, going to be a bit more mature than the others because I'm actually going to be criticizing some people that are actually worth calling out and people that actually are worth being criticized. Like, I have recently made a collab commentary part for Sean Sullivan and Hayden's upcoming Sean Sullivan video, although he hasn't really made that yet. I don't know why he still hasn't made that yet. But anyways, for today's topic, it's going to be a much more of a different topic, and it's also from a special topic that I've known for pretty much a little while. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering what this topic of this video is. Well, I'm going to tell you. So, to any of my OG 2021 subscribers that have been watching me still to this day, from 2021, you would know that I was close friends with this girl named StarryCake. I first met her in 2020, and we became pretty good friends. And you guys are unfortunately aware of the pretty unnecessary time where in mid-2021 and mid-June, I unfortunately lost StarryCake as a friend due to some complicated things which I will not get into. Ever since a couple years has passed since I lost my friends, near the beginning of this year, I pretty much made a video where I expressed my sadness of how much I miss my friends so much, and how things haven't been the same since I lost them. Even though I do have a lot of new friends that I do like as well. However, while me and StarryCake may be apart, that doesn't mean our friendship is entirely gone. Because there were a few times where we actually did comment on each other's videos. It was really nicely, and we did respond in really nice ways back. So yeah, even if me and StarryCake are apart, we still do respect each other, and that proves that we still do like each other a little bit. But that's not the topic of this video. It's actually something quite different. So yeah, about StarryCake and her friends, they have recently been harassed by this one particular guy who never knows what he was doing and always likes to cause trouble in the Tamagotchi community and user community in general. And that user I'll be tearing apart today is a guy named Super451. Now, if you don't know who Super451 is, well, consider yourself lucky, because Super451 is often regarded to be one of the most immature and most controversial users in the Tamagotchi community. He is widely known for being a cyberbully towards people who simply do not like him and simply consistently criticize him due to his wrongdoings, and he is also known for raiding Discord servers just to get it his way and to just show how much of an asshole he is, just ruining the people who hate him's lives. That's how much of an asshole this guy is. While he is very controversial, I have never seen a single bad video on him where he's simply getting called out and criticized due to his despicable behavior and unacceptable wrongdoings. And to make things worse, he never took responsibility for his actions. He never admitted his wrongdoings. Even when he did, he just does it to get attention and just for forgiveness. And if he does do something bad, he never learns his lesson, and again, only if he apologizes if he does it for attention, and if he does it if he's caught, without knowing that he should take responsibility and accountability for his actions. Unlike me, when I did my bad stuff in 2020 and I got called out for it, I simply had to face the fact that not everyone is going to accept what I did, and due to that, I did have to face some consequences as for my actions, and I did have to learn the lesson. But hey, that lesson I have learned, and and ever since nowadays I have changed and become a better person. And thanks to help to a couple of my friends who gave us some really good advice, I'm not that much of an immature person anymore, and the only bad people I do make videos on are controversial people that are worth talking about, such as Jonah Campbell, Jetta Sweets, Sean Sullivan, Wilson Perez, and so on. While I may still have a few haters, all I simply do is just ignore them and never give them attention, which we'll get to later. And not only that, I can now basically handle criticism, and I actually admitted my wrongdoings, as you can see in this video, and I'll actually put it down in the description below so you can see how sorry I was for the stuff I did in the past. And after I admitted my wrongdoings, I officially improved from doing them and never did them again afterwards. But Super, on the other hand, unlike me, where I take accountability for my actions and apologize afterwards, Super does the complete opposite. When he's called out on his wrongdoings, he will throw a massive tantrum and blame the person that it was their fault when in reality it was his fault for calling shit in the first place, and he never learns crap. Like, whenever he gets criticized and called out, he never learns that what he has done is not okay and continues to be a massive brat. So, as the ultimate honor for StarryCake, and as the ultimate way to show that even if we're still apart, I still do care for her, and I still do ultimately do respect her, and to prove that even after we have been apart, this will ultimately prove how much I was a good friend towards her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be counting out some different categories about Super, about what he has done, and why he cannot be trusted. So without further ado, let's go into this video. For our first topic on this whole thing about Super451, not only did he fuck with StarryCake and her friends, oh no, he also went as far as to mess with some of the main crew members of the Tamagotchi fan and Wiki. Allow me to explain how this guy fucked up by messing with the Tamagotchi Wiki. So, what he would do on the Tamagotchi fan and Wiki is that he would edit some people's pages without permission. Like, he would just straight up edit a page of a different person's wiki page on a certain fan-made OC, and Super451 would edit it without the person's consent, and it would easily make it get edited back, and Super would get pretty butthurt and pretty much continue to be a butthurt piece of shit, and would just continue to be a massive baby. And he never ever learned that it's never okay to do that. And because of this, he just kept on doing it, and to the point where he actually got banned from the Tamagotchi fan and Wiki. The reason why I noticed is because one of the main admins of the Wiki, Wolf Nanaki, did have to put up with Super's bullcrap because of what he was doing. As you can see in this comment on Super451's god-awful truth on StarryCake and her friends, we will get to that later, trust me. But in this comment, Wolf basically explains that due to Super451's behavior, Wolf ended up banning Super from the Tamagotchi fan and Wiki altogether, and after Super got banned, Super raged like the Hulk. He raged like a freaking Hulk and started throwing shit everywhere and busting walls. That's how pissed off he was. And would even go so far to send Wolf a fucking death threat on her Tumblr, and even email a Tamagotchi fan and Wiki to unban him when he did some stuff that is not tolerated. And due to how bad he was being, his ban ended up being permanent, and Wolf and some other Tamagotchi fan and Wiki admins never wanted to do anything with him ever again. And that is definitely a true statement. And that actually is considered constructive criticism, because what Wolf is basically doing is that she is simply calling out Super after what he's been doing, and Super would go so far to send him her death threat, just prove how much of a spoiled brat he is, and the fact how he's always acting like an immature piece of crap.
Ow, 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 ow,
Oh boy, we're getting into another pretty big topic here. Super451 is known to be a cyberbully. Why? Because due to StarryCake and her friends not wanting to be friends with him anymore, Super would harass and bully them, and treat them like complete trash and raid some of their Discord servers, all because they simply did not like him. I swear, this guy is literally Jonah Campbell, if you know what I mean. Allow me to explain this backstory of how this came to be. So, Super actually used to be good friends with StarryCake and her friends. That is until one day where Super, I think, made a controversial, note about a Tamagotchi OC. And because of that, StarryCake and her friends did not appreciate what Super said and ultimately banned him from their Discord server due to what he has done. And apparently Super came back in the server with a fucking alt, and he did see some memes that StarryCake and her friends were making on her, which, not gonna lie, was kind of deserved, because Super's a bastard anyway. And, as a form of quote-unquote revenge, Super raided StarryCake server like a fucking dumbass. That's just stupid. And of course, this would lead to Super making his horrible video called Truth About StarryCake and Her Friends. And when we get, and we'll get to that later, when we get to it, oh boy, there is a lot of lies he says in that video, I'll tell you what. However, that is not the only time Super bullied someone. Oh no. There is, of course, as you saw earlier, he also bullied admins of the Tamagotchi fan wiki, and he also harassed so many other people as well. Another big example, as I found out, is that, so, apparently StarryCake raided and completely destroyed another person who did not like his server. He completely messed it up and destroyed it, and just made the person who made the server's life a hell. And due to that, the person who made the server became completely upset so bad to the point where he actually quit. And as you expect, many people got pissed off at Super due to what he has done, to the point where one of his friends planned out making a truth video about what he has done. Although that has not happened yet. But don't worry, I'm kind of already doing the job for him, so you're welcome. There are, of course, many other examples of Super bullying people, and if you are one of these victims that I did not cover in this video, feel free to share your experience with Super in the comments below, so I can hear what you have to say about what Super has done.
By the powers invested in me by the discredited research of Professor Ray Meadows, I find you guilty of pedophilia.
That's not true!
Be careful. Anything I say may be taken down and used in evidence against you.
So, another bad thing that Super would do, so he defends this guy named Orange Gametier7, or is also known as Sebastian Calhoun. So, Sebastian would make really disturbing Tamagotchi fetish art. But the main example I can give out here, he actually made disturbing fetish art of StarryCake's OC Utauchi. Fun fact, I actually did make a commentary video on him, which is pretty cool. But that's not all. Orange would also go as far as to post on his main channel a video of Utauchi getting fucking killed by being stabbed to death. Is he insane or something? But despite the stuff Orange Gametier did, Super would defend him and never learn what that one did is not okay. Super would full out defend Orange after what he has done, and he is still currently friends with him to this day. Wow.
I found you!
Back onto StarryCake. So after StarryCake cut ties with Super, Super would stalk StarryCake on her comments on her videos, just begging for forgiveness, and other dumb crap. Even when StarryCake was ignoring him, Super would just continue to annoy her by continuously stalking her on her comments, just being a massive butthole. And that's basically all I have to say for that part.
Alright, Crash! I am so mad! I am so angry! Cause one of you stupid little kids pooped in the sink in the bathroom! So when I went to wash my hands, I got poop all over my hands! So I wanna know, which one of you did it?
Alright, we're up to the final but probably longest topic of the video. Because this is actually going to be a commentary on Super's really terrible video on StarryCake and her friends, and where he basically just gives out invalid shit and basically plays a victim card for the whole video. Now, I won't be commenting on every part of the video because there will be some times where I don't really know what to say, but I will be commentating on the stuff that I do know. And I'll basically just be criticizing Super about what he's been doing and the false crap he says in that video. So without further ado, play the video now.
Warning that this video will contain some swear words, but those swear words will be censored with the
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Hello to all S451 fans, I'm Super451. Last year I had a tough time because people were picking on me because of what I did wrong.
And instead of owning up to your actions and actually apologizing in a valid way and actually taking some time to improve, you fuck things up and continue to be a massive prick.
The first person is StarryCake, the creator of Utalchi. The one I did a speed paint of Utalchi. So, I just did something bad on StarryCake's Discord server that made me get banned. Well, so, I wrote a letter to... I was pretending to write a letter to a Tamagotchi named Miraichi for fun. But then it ended up in a bad way. And that's why I got banned.
Well, no shit.
So, I tried to tell everyone I'm sorry. But they never listened.
No, you weren't sorry for what you did. You're sorry that you got caught.
So when I came back by using an alt account on StarryCake's Discord server, StarryCake and her friends made their bad memes of people hating me. There was the one that's about when my plan of apologizing failed, and the sign of no Super451. I can't show you. So that's when I got revenge by raiding servers.
And that just proves that you're a butthurt dumbass who bullies people for the dumbest reason imaginable.
So StarryCake's a I told StarryCake that I said sorry, but she never listened. And that's why she's stupid.
Right back at you, buddy.
The third one is Omega138. Omega138 did an insult at my apology, saying that no one's ever going to forgive me for what I've done wrong.
No shit, look what you did, asshole. Oh, and let me just say this real quick. Your shit is fucking recent. No wonder why people are not immediately forgiving you. Your past is recent. Recent. Months ago. And in some cases, days ago. If you would have just waited 3 years, then it would be fine. But your past is recent as fuck. Unlike the stuff I did, which is 3 years ago, which is not really that recent anymore, and I improve and apologize for doing that stuff, even though I do kind of reflect on them sometimes. Your past is recent. I repeat, recent, okay? Months ago, and at times when they happened days ago, that's how recent your shit was, okay?
So I insulted him back on Discord for saying that. Eventually, I told him I was going to do something bad about him. I told him I was going to do something bad about him. But Omega138 just wants me to stop.
Well then freaking stop! If he wants you to stop doing crap, fucking stop!
The fourth one is Dissatisfied Gentleman or at MadCookie14. Well, Dissatisfied Gentleman saw the post I drew Mamichi without YoshiFan42's permission. He told me that's wrong to draw someone's OC without permission. I told him that I don't care about it. So Mason told me that not only I drew YoshiFan42's OC, but I also raid servers. So I decided to raid Mason's Discord server as well.
The fact that you continuously raid Discord servers literally makes you a Blue Sonic anime wannabe. Oh, and also, Mason did nothing wrong to you, okay? By the way, Mason is a pretty good guy in my opinion. Like, he makes pretty good movie reviews. Like, I saw his recent review, one of his recent reviews, discussing about the problem with critics on cartoons, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Next we have is DOZX. DOZX just deleted my Super451 Chi, Octagon Chi, Metrolin Male, Metrolin Female, and my other Tamagotchi fanon pages after I was banned. The person who banned me said that he was sorry for banning me, but he doesn't think he can let me in this Tamagotchi fanon wiki. I said it's okay. So I decide to vandalize the OZX pages.
God f***ing damn it!
Here you go again with raiding innocent people's freaking shit because of your stupid, immature behavior.
The next one I'm going to talk about is Ultra You Know You, the one who's being rude. Well, yeah, he keeps telling me to get out of all Discord servers, like the one in StarryCake and Omega138's Discord server. I also made a call-out post of him. So this guy is f***ing crazy.
No, he's not the crazy one. You're the crazy one.
And yeah, Ultra You Know You also called my OCs trash, because my first design was a stick figure.
Well, I do agree that stick figure OCs are pretty good OCs to have. Speaking of which, of course, as you know, my OC is a stick figure itself. Stick figure OCs aren't really that bad in my opinion, but that still doesn't change the fact how you're a stupid idiot.
And the Tamagotchi Wiki.
Here's the part that we came for. Let's see what this person has to say about the Tamagotchi Wiki.
So, the Tamagotchi Wiki has banned me 3 times. Actually, Tamagotchi Wiki isn't the last. So, the mods saw me what I did for my bad behavior, and then they decided to ban me indefinite. And they also did a PSA on Twitter to spread awareness of me doing those bad stuff. So I emailed them to tell them to delete the tweet. they messaged me back, and they told me that they can't do that.
This just legitimately proves that you take the littlest craps so seriously. Now I'm just gonna take a break for a moment and talk about something else. Now, when I did my bad stuff in the past, like, I would act immature as well. Like, I would complain, use that it was in the past excuse. Well, the only time I would use the it was in the past saying is as an example, not as a flawed excuse. And I would also be massive assholes to people who would simply criticize me. However, near the end of 2022 and at the beginning of 2023 is when I finally decided to change my behavior and improve and become a better person. Which leads me to another thing I want to talk about real quick. So, I remember when there would be a hater that would tag me in a video, I would get pissed off and call out the person who made that video. However, since I'm changed and I become a better person, while my hate bases pretty much died down, there are, of course, a few other haters that still do not like me and make videos on me. But however, when they tag me in a video nowadays, do I still attack the person and call them out? No, I don't. All I do is, when I see a negative video on me, all I would do is ignore the video, move on, and never see the video again. That's it. As of now, I am doing a pretty good job at ignoring my haters. Unlike Jonah Campbell. But I have actually did a pretty good job at ignoring my haters. Because even if a hater still tags me in a negative video about me, I just move on from the video, ignore it, and not give the person who made the video attention. Which is a pretty good sign that I am a changed person. Unlike you, Super. But continuing with the video.
So, yeah. Just go report those users.
No.
But what I'm saying is, people, don't report those users.
So you just said that you wanted people to go report them, and a few seconds later you just said not to report them? That is just pretty ridiculous, I guess.
Just ignore them and continue on watching my channel.
No. I would rather stick my hand in a dirty diaper full of shit than watch your garbage videos. Oh, and by the way, StarryCake and her friends, they make way better videos than you. Even if I'm apart from those guys, they still make educating videos and awesome content, and they are way better than your crap.
I want to change to be a better person.
Well, I have achieved that goal, but you? There is no way you're going to achieve that goal.
And I'm sorry for doing the bad stuff last year. And that brings us to the end of this video.
And that leads us to the end of the video. But the rest of the video is just him blabbering complete nonsense after he does the outro. Oh boy, that video was just outright terrible. Not only was he just speaking invalid reasons about StarryCake and her friends, he was just trying to play the victim the whole time to make him look like he was the good guy when he's the bad guy. And you can easily tell it from the backlash the video received. As you can see in the video's comment section, this video is just filled with negative comments calling out Super for his despicable actions, which is well deserved. Super deserves to be criticized and backlash due to what he has done. Oh, and if you go to News First and check the replies to the comments, he's just being a butthole. On fun fact, I actually did comment on the video myself and I did criticize them as well. And I'm just going to read that real quick. So, this is what I said. I said, "This is literally one of the dumbest videos I've ever seen in my life. As a person who used to be StarryCake's friend, I still think that you treating her like crap and the fact that you harassed and bullied her and her friends just makes you an idiot. And here, you are playing the victim card and trying to make people feel bad for you, which you were doing a terrible job at, and you literally forced them to forgive you when you blew up so many times to the point where you would never be forgiven. You have never improved, unlike me when I did, and although me and Starry are still separated, I never treated her like a punching bag like you did. Okay, now I'm just gonna get into this real quick. Now, I never treated her like a punching bag in 2021. There were a few times in 2020 where I did treat her like complete shit, and I did bully her 3 times. But I did apologize all 3 times, and thank God I never treated her shit like shit again. And in fact, even after the 3rd time, we still continued to be pretty good friends. Until, of course, that thing happened. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, yeah. All right, now moving on. Unlike you, while me and Starry may not talk that much anymore, we still do comment at times, and we still are a little bit kind to each other. Meaning that Starry does still know me, and she still does talk to me at times. But she hates you because of your annoying and despicable actions, and you literally made 2 people go through so much stress because you're low IQ. Not to mention that you support Orange Galaxy when he is a pervert who made fetish art of brutality, StarryCake's OC. Because of this, there is no way I will ever forgive you because of you, because you never learn when to stop being an a-hole, and you never learn when to leave Starry alone. At the end of the day, while StarryCake and I may still be apart, we still do talk to each other once in a while on YouTube comments, and we still respect each other. Concluding that I did some very bad stuff that got me called out myself due to me owning up my action and taking responsibility for them, while you do the exact opposite. I am more well-behaved and mature than you are, so yeah. Have fun having a crappy life with no friends. And that's pretty much where my comment left off. Yeah, of course there are the couple of brain-dead fanboys that side with Super even though he does not deserve their support at all. There are smart people in the comments that simply call him out due to his bad behavior. In conclusion, Super451 is one of the worst users I've ever seen in my life. He's immature, harasses people who don't like him, and there's just so many wrongdoings that he's done that it just gets to the point where you just don't want to trust this guy. To StarryCake and her friends, I am very, very sorry that Super treated you guys like this. While I may be separated from you guys, I still feel really bad that you guys got bullied by Super due to what he has done. And as for Starry, not only am I making this video to still support you, but I also decided to make some artwork for you to show that you are still a good person in my eyes. The StarryCake and her friends, I really hope that you guys are doing better now. I'm really sorry that Super treated you guys like this. You do not deserve it. Super's just immature, and you guys were in the right to call out Super due to his actions. As for Super himself, you're immature and you know it, and you need to leave the internet and never come back because you are nothing but a troublemaker. So stop harassing StarryCake, get a life, and piss off. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. However, I do have to deal with another drama-related thing later on, because tomorrow I do have to make a stream talking about 4 people that almost put my life in danger because of them manipulating me to support them. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everyone.